AM 560. The Answer.
Green Day? Sissies. The difference between states.
Calls to debank illegal migrants are being answered in Florida as a bill is advancing that will block illegals from accessing state resources, financial services, and employment. The sweeping proposals have been filed in the state House and Senate. The 34-page measure includes blocking illegal migrants from opening bank accounts, receiving loans from state-regulated institutions, or accessing home ownership assistance programs like down payment aid from government or non-government entities. It bans illegal migrants from sending money to other countries. It assigns automatic fault in auto accidents, meaning insurance companies will have to accept fault if they insured an illegal migrant who then got into a crash, no matter who caused the crash. No.
Excellent. It's called the Get the Frack Out of Here law. I believe that's the working title. And now you go to your state, my old state, and you've got proof that any moron can become a lawyer.
Tear gas, chemical weapons, rubber bullets, masked men carrying semi-automatic rifles and instruments of war as they intimidate, harass, and assault. These hallmarks of a war zone seen on movie screens have no place in an American city.
Well, see, Kwame, you stupid son of a dog. I don't know what movies you're watching, but the movies I watch that are like horror scenes sound like this scumbag.
Prosecutors say that suspect has a pattern of following women from train stations and attacking them from behind. And if released, they argue he would likely do it again. Students walking UIC's campus are on high alert after a woman was attacked and sexually assaulted near a busy CTA stop.
Well, that's very scary to hear.
There's a lot of walking to do here. And of course, most of our students are commuters.
Around 8 p.m. on Saturday, March 16th, UIC police say Venezuelan migrant Elvis Jesus Hernandez Pernalete, who also goes by Luis Guevara, followed a woman from the UIC Halstead Blue Line station and, according to court documents, wrapped one arm around her neck and another around her torso. He allegedly physically and sexually assaulted her, stole her belongings, and ran.
Yeah, so here's the incident.
The victim was not a UIC student or staff member, but the assault prompted a campus-wide alert.
We have individuals in our city who are not completely vetted. We don't know.
So I want to give you an update. That filthy illegal alien scum, that was his weekend. He did that to numerous Chicagoans and Illinoisans. And he was convicted by Kwame and the morons in Cook County. And do you know when he gets out, Squirrel? He gets out November 30th of this year. Of this year! This filthy pig is going to get out in less than 2 years, even though he got a 6-year sentence because of the Illinois crumb bum, scum Democrat, who takes their politicians, their lawyers, and they sue the federal government rather than prosecute the rapist, illegal alien scumbags. And that's why you're not getting your money's worth when it comes to taxes if you're not a crumb bum. Now, if you're a crumb bum, you've identified yourself as a Democrat, and now you get what you sow. But then again, you can't pay for it because you're all like Lori Lightfoot. No matter how much money you make, you're a bust-out stiff artist.
Much less at a daycare center, courthouses, in our neighborhoods, or outside our children's.
Listen to the intellect, huh, Squirrel? Listen to this simp! He is your Illinois AG.
Schools. When I took my oath to serve as the Illinois Attorney General, I swore to uphold and defend the United States and Illinois constitutions.
And you do that by nullifying the immigration laws, you moron. You're too stupid to know you just confessed. You're too dumb to know what you are. But here's the difference in well-run states, not by morons, not by Democrats.
Loopholes, no questions. Harsher penalties for employers with increased fines and criminal charges against businesses that knowingly hire illegal migrants. It also shifts workers' comp cases to employers, preventing illegals from accessing benefits at taxpayers' expense.
And that's why, Squirrel, every Floridian who left the Democrat mafia state, they smile like me. Smiling like never before, because you're no longer a victim of these corrupt kleptocracies called Democrat states. Don't worry, it's wherever they are.
It has been more than 365 days since Spotlight on Maryland began to relentlessly seek to understand the depths of Maryland's nonprofit industry that is receiving government funding, an entire sector that makes up nearly 13% of the state's private workforce. Since the start of our investigation, the organization Maryland Nonprofits have failed to respond to our questions or interview requests, an organization that state agencies have referred us to for questions.
That's all right, though. That crooked rat governor of Maryland, that Democrat moron, what's his name, Moore? West Moore? Imbecile? Simp? He's okay. He's got a Democrat AG to cover his ass. Glenn in Orlando.
Yeah, it's incredible, the night and day, Florida and Illinois and law enforcement and taking care. Why don't the red states have ICE there? Because we cooperate with law enforcement. We know
and
what
our
we're
coppers,
doing.
Our coppers arrest you instantly and turn your crooked, illegal ass over to ICE. Instantly.
Yeah, instantly, yep. And by the way, Trump, February 1st, just announced that no sanctuary cities will get funding anymore. We're done with
See,
the,
but I
sanctuary
celebrate that, and I do. You know I celebrate that, but you know what that means, right? These crooked rat thieves, they're going to move about the country like a United commercial. And then you got to worry, because wherever these cockroaches go, real estate prices go down, Glenn. Thank you very much. From Orlando. Is it time? I think it might be time. Why not? We normally cut him off. Let's give him a little airtime. It's time for The Gospels according to Craig.
Oh, hey, Sean. Thank you much for taking the call. Yeah,
Sure.
I got something to share with you with regard to, there's a statistic and everything, because what happens is we find that the leftists, they tend to be highly educated. And in doing so, the Bible talks about the wisdom of the wise being confounded by the wisdom of God. And so they end up actually rejecting God, and they reject God's Son as foolishness. They'll never see heaven. See, here's the thing they don't understand. They'll never see heaven. Those of us who acknowledge God and we put our faith in God's Son for salvation, we're citizens of heaven. We're just passing through here, and we're just on our way to heaven. When we leave here, we go to heaven. But there's a whole other thing for them, because here's what God says. He says, for the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it's the power of God.
Well, this is...
Where is the wise... Now listen, here's the key. Where is the wise man? Where is the scholar? Where is the philosopher of this age? Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? For since in the wisdom of God, the world through its wisdom did not know God, and was pleased through the foolishness of what was preached to save those of us who believe.
Well,
see,
I'm no biblical scholar, but that sounds to me like you just guaranteed me I will not have to deal with these Democrat scallywags in paradise. Am I right?
Oh, you are right. You are right.
All right, fair enough. The other side was Valhalla, and I was looking forward to kicking their ass every day and then pleasing the women. But I'll take what I can get. 312-642-5600.
This is the Sean Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.